there, Jean Greer here at Stylish Fireplaces to talk about the question, are electric fireplaces efficient? So there are lots of reasons to explain why, yes, they are efficient. And we'll start with the cost of the electricity. So we took a couple of sample fireplaces that are actually used for warming up cool rooms in the cooler weather and are used for ambiance pretty much 365 days a year. So when we calculated the cost at current rates and including peak and off-peak hours and how many hours a day they're actually used, but we do use them for heat when the rooms are cool, we came up with a grand total for 2 fireplaces of less than $200 a year. So that's with our rates in our area. There's a nifty little electricity cost calculator on the Napoleon website, and we've got a link to it in our blog post. And you can plug in your current rates and your own personal usage habits, and you can figure out how much it's costing to run an electric fireplace in that particular situation. So we encourage you to do that because most people are pleasantly surprised at how little it costs to run a fireplace, an electric fireplace. Even better, if you don't need the heat, if you're just running it for the ambiance and the heater isn't really being used, these flames are LED. They're using so little electricity. It's like a penny an hour. So over the course of the year, it's not even $10 to run the flames on their own. So how can you run any fireplace for that amount? You can't burn wood for that amount. You certainly can't run a gas fireplace for that amount. So for the vast majority of people are using a fireplace more for ambiance than heat. The cost of running it is so low that it's not even a question of being too pricey. It's so efficient and so cost friendly to do that. So that's the cost. This is also a great way to use a fireplace for zone heating. So the great thing about an electric fireplace is, first of all, we can have the flames without the heat, but we can also have heat, just enough heat for the area that we're in. So an electric fireplace on a 120 volt connection can heat up about a 400 square foot area. That covers most rooms in the average home. And it's not overheating. So I set the thermostat to the temperature I need, and it will just regulate itself on and off to keep us at that temperature. That means I can use the fireplace to take the chill off the room I'm in, and that allows me to keep the furnace lower everywhere else in the house because those rooms are warmer than the room that I'm sitting in. If you have a cool area like this room that's over a garage or basement office or something like that, where it's cooler than the rest of the house all the time, you don't want to crank up the furnace to keep that room warm because then every other part of the house is overheated. So you can turn the furnace down, use the electric fireplace for zone heating. It won't overheat the space, but it will warm up the space properly, and that saves you energy overall. The other thing to remember about an electric fireplace is there is no vent. A vent is a hole in the exterior wall or up your chimney. If the gases are getting out, cold air can also come in. So whenever you break that exterior wall, you're affecting the overall efficiency of your home. An electric fireplace does not require you to do that. So you are already improving the efficiency of your home by not punching that hole in the exterior wall. So those are just a couple of the reasons why an electric fireplace is an efficient choice. You've got zone heating, you've got flames without heat, you've got a really low cost of electricity, and you're not breaking a hole in the exterior wall of your home. You can read all the details and find the link for that electricity cost calculator at our stylish blog, stylishfireplaces.ca.